Hi, thank you for watching Digging to China. I'm Dong Sean. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. In early 2020, just months into the coronavirus pandemic, the internet in China was flooded with fake international news about the disease. Blogs and internet chat groups were spreading rumors such as COVID-19 patients in the United States were killing themselves en masse, and Russia's health minister had confirmed that the COVID-19 was a synthetic virus. Wei Xing, a 42-year-old journalist in Shanghai, decided to fight back. He teamed up with dozens of volunteers to launch independent non-profit China Fact Check in August that year. They targeted international news on mainland Chinese social networks, hoping to stop misinformation before it could really take hold. 2 years later, China Fact Check has become the biggest of its kind in China, publishing more than 500 reports on topics ranging from the pandemic to the US election to the Russian invasion of Ukraine. How do they survive the vigorous censors in China? By walking a fine political line, and they stick strictly to international news. The group neither check domestic news nor Chinese content on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. There are advantages for only focusing on international news, including lower risk of crossing official red lines. There is also greater access to information in other countries and a wealth of misinformation about international content in China. The group has more than 40 investigators, mostly university students and young professionals from various backgrounds. They are trained, and their work is reviewed by a quality review committee comprising Wei, his media colleagues, and senior fact-checkers. Each investigation begins with a suggestion from either within the team or a member of the public. Senior fact-checkers decide whether to pursue the topic, and then the organization's information detectives start following the trail. The verification process follows the code of principles set by the International Fact-Checking Network. Each report is accompanied by detailed arguments and multiple sources explaining how the rumors developed. The reports are posted on a WeChat account, which has about 90,000 followers, and distributed on major news aggregators such as Toutiao and Baidu. If the reports are taken offline, they can still be seen on the backup archive ChinaFactCheck.com. WeChat articles usually have 8,000 to 10,000 views, with some attracting around 1 million. And it stays afloat thanks to advertising and article fees paid by internet platforms. But China Fact Check is not the only independent group in China taking on misinformation. Zheng Jiawen was a teacher in Nanjing University. Back in 2017, she and her students launched NJU Fact Check, China's first independent fact-checking project. Unlike China Fact Check, the NJU project verified content about Chinese current affairs, social issues, health, as well as international news. It posted its articles on major Chinese social media and news aggregation platforms, and, according to its annual report, had more than 33,000 WeChat followers by the end of 2021. The service has taken bold steps to take China's Environment Minister, the Ministry of Human Resources and Social Security, and the state broadcaster CCTV to task over public statements. It countered claims by the ministry that on a 3-year sliding average, China's air quality had improved significantly and at a rapid rate. NJU Fact Check said its research indicated that the country's air quality had not improved significantly, and China was 14th among 15 major developed and BRICS countries. It also unpicked the CCTV claims that the food sold in China by Japanese firm Muji were made in a contaminated part of Tokyo. The NJU fact-check team said the products were manufactured in Osaka, a non-nuclear polluted area. In one report in February 2020, the team referred to unexplained variations in COVID-19 case numbers reported by the Wuhan Health Commission, attracting more than 52,000 page views. But Zhang and her team attracted unwanted attention as well. On Weibo, nationalist commenters accused her of supporting Hong Kong independence and being a Japanese sympathizer. The accusations were based on posts Zhang wrote criticizing state media and supporting actor Zhang Zhehan, who had been photographed posting in front of a cherry tree near the Yasukuni Shrine. In August last year, her Weibo account was permanently removed by the social media platform. Zhang was also forced to leave the university after it received anonymous complaints. Her name was taken down from the school's official website. Since then, NJU Fact Check has published just 5 fact-checking pieces and appears to be shifting its focus to explainers, data journalism, and feature stories. Last spring, Jia Qingguo, the former dean of the prestigious Peking University's School of International Studies and a member of China's highest political advisory body, has called for new laws to ban fabricating and disseminating fake information online, blaming the rampant disinformation on the internet for polarizing Chinese public opinion. Mr. Jia argued that the spread of fake news could harm national interests and lead to public confusion and social division. He called on Beijing to introduce specific measures to severely punish those who create false information to cause serious harm to society. Beijing frequently uses accusations of fake news to take aim at foreign reporting it deems unfavorable. Last July, Beijing accused the BBC of fake news in its reporting on serious floods in the city of Zhengzhou, slamming the broadcast for smearing and attacking China. Foreign correspondents have reported receiving harassment and streams of vitriol on social media platforms over their reporting from the country's legion of nationalist trolls known as the Little Pinks. A fake news law has also been floated in Hong Kong, where Beijing has been muzzling its free press since mid-2020. The changes in media landscape in Hong Kong have prompted independent newsrooms to shut down, hundreds of reporters to lose their jobs. Critics say that misinformation that supports Beijing's narrative, such as conspiracy theories against the US, reaches millions of people each day on Chinese social media platforms. For example, Chinese social media has been overwhelmed with misinformation about Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which China's state media call special military operations. China's communist regime needs fact-checkers, lots and lots of fact-checkers. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Just click the subscribe button right here. I'll see you again shortly. Until then, be well.